pleasant good evening. We're coming to you in Prosperity, West Virginia at the Greater Beckley Christian School Gymnasium, where tonight the number one single A team in the state, Greater Beckley, takes on a 4A opponent, the Greenbrier East Spartans from Fairleigh, West Virginia. Hello again, everybody. Bill O'Brien alongside Bob Boland, the National Championship College Coach and two-time College Coach of the Year. Bob, good working with you as always, my friend. Tell us about these two teams, please.
Well, Bill, first of all, I expect a real exciting game here tonight. Greenbrier East comes in at 2-3, but they've played a tremendous schedule so far. They won a game in Virginia on Saturday. They lost on Friday on a buzzer beater against their arch rival, Woodrow Wilson. So I know that they're going to come out here ready to play and ready to get after it. And Greater Beckley's had two big wins over the number one seed at the time. Not number one seed, the number one ranked team, James Monroe, at the time. And then they had another good win right after that against Webster County, who was ranked number 5. So Greater Beckley now is ranked number 1 in the state. But with all that being said, the guard play, both teams have really quick guards. Greater Beckley has a little bit of a height advantage inside. They'll have to contend with Greenbrier East's tremendous ball movement. They run an offense with a lot of ball movement and a lot of cutters. So we'll have to see if Greater Beckley can handle that, but I'm expecting a real exciting contest here this evening.
We've got close to a capacity crowd as people continue to come inside the gym. The JV was a big win for Greenbrier East. It was not close, but this game, the varsity game, should be a barn burner. And we'll be back with the opening lineups, but first, we'll take a commercial break. You're watching Greater Beckley basketball against the Spartans from Greenbrier East on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good. Every single time you bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're going to be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Back at Prosperity at the Greater Beckley Gymnasium, where Greenbrier East Spartans are coming in under first-year headman Jared Patton. And they'll go this way. Aaron Griffith is a 6'2 senior, along with Goose Gabbert, a 6-foot junior. Adam Seams, a 6-foot junior. Caden Huffman is a 6-foot junior, and Bryson Brammer is a 6-foot junior. As you can tell, not a whole lot of height, but the Spartans like to play a lot of people, and we're told to write down all of the people on their roster because they're probably all going to get in the game. With Greater Beckley, they will start 5 as we've been used to them, but they play really 8, and we'll get to them in just a moment. We're having the opening prayer now.
Thank you for the great game of basketball and the ability to be able to play, Lord. I pray these two great teams will play well today, demonstrate great sportsmanship, and to stay safe, Lord. I pray all these things in your
And now the national anthem. For those of you who are not familiar with the gymnasium here at Greater Beckley, all of the visitors' benches and the home benches are on one side of the gymnasium, and all of the spectators, the bleachers, are on the other side. So our camera view is toward the non-spectator side of the gymnasium. But trust me, we've got a capacity crowd here. And Bob Boland, this is a great team to watch. Greater Beckley, 3-0 on the year. They have wins over Mercer Christian, James Monroe, and Webster County, as we're about to have the opening lineups for the hometown Crusaders. Kendrick Wilson, a 5'10 sophomore, averaging better than 17 per game. In fact, 4 of the 5 starters are in double figures. Caden Smallwood, he was a second-team All-Stater last year. This year, the 6-foot senior is averaging almost 17 points per game. The center is a 6'7 junior, Sherlock Padmore. He's averaging 12 a game and 15 rebounds per game. Sean Cajo is a 6'5 senior, scoring about 5 per game. And John Rose, wow, you talk about somebody with offense. Rose is a 6-foot junior, averaging 18.7. So that's Greater Beckley. They'll be in the home white with the gray numerals, and the visitors from Greenbrier County in the black uniforms, and the Spartans have dark green numerals trimmed in gold. Well, Bob, in talking about the Spartans, have to talk about the coach. Jared Patton got this job after there was some drama during the offseason about the governor of West Virginia wanting to coach this team. And that's pretty much what everybody was doing. They were giggling, saying, hey, look, he's coaching one team at Greenbrier East. That's enough.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You know, there was drama there, and Governor Justice did a great job coaching. And, you know, they chose Jared Patton as their coach. And I hide from that drama, Bill.
You've been through that, huh?
Hey, I'm going to tell you, Bill, I watched this Greenbrier East play a lot this summer. And when you see the sportsmanship of these kids, they play against each other all summer now. It's so different than it was 15 years ago. You're going to like Seams. I heard Seams was a really good soccer player, but Adam Seams has a lot of quickness, and you're going to like Goose Gabbard. He shoots the ball extremely well from deep. His brother was probably the best shooter in the state last year. And so both these teams will be enjoyable teams to watch.
Okay, let's see what happens for the Greater Beckley Crusaders. They have the ball now. And Smallwood for the layup, and he's got it. Caden Smallwood gets Greater Beckley on the board. You talk about a team that can score a lot. They're averaging better than 90 points per game. In the 2 games that we've done here in the last week, they scored a 20-point win in one of their games and an 18-point win in the other. Long shot from the corner, no good by the Spartans, and Padmore rips down the rebound. Through traffic is Smallwood, wearing number 5 on his white home jersey.
Both teams starting out in the half-court man-to-man defense.
Here's Wilson, and he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. An excellent call by the refs, who are Kirk McCallan, Brad Compton, and Nathan Ramsey.
Greater Beckley going to full-court pressure. after made shots and dead ball. And John Rose gets the tripping foul called right there.
So the first whistle calling the foul of the night, and inbounding is Aaron Griffith.
Hard place to take the ball out from, the Coffin corner.
Right in front of where we're broadcasting from. Just out of sight of the camera angle. All right, number 5 is Gabbert. His brother William was a star player on last year's team since graduated. Averaged better than 22 a game. And Bailey Coles also at about 22 a game. He's gone from the team. There's the tip and there's the steal. Here's Rose coming down the floor, double teamed, and it's knocked out of bounds to the Crusaders.
Early, you can see a quickness advantage for Greater Beckley early in the game that I didn't realize you would be able to tell that. And they have a size advantage. Now, Greenbrier East kids have played together longer, and they really execute well offensively, and they're scrappy. But right there.
Look at this. Padmore, and he's called for a charge.
Yeah. Adam Seams got away with one there. When you save the ball on your defensive end of the court or in the back court, you throw it to the other end of the court, never throw it to the other team. Who took that charge, Bill? We got to call him out. That was a great play. I believe it was down there in the corner. These numbers are so hard to see.
They are tough.
I believe it was 22 with the ball there at the top. Caden Huffman took that tough charge. Well, we got to call him out for that.
There's a 3 ball, and it's good. So give that one to Brammer, the 6-foot junior. And the Spartans have the quick lead.
Oh, got him again almost.
Joe. Almost a walk that time. And we'll come the other way with Gabbert. Spin move in close, and he's fouled.
Yeah, and Greenbrier East has some really talented guards as we look at the 3 from the left wing, knocking it down. Greater Beckley may have a little advantage on the quickness side, but now Greenbrier East, they are skilled players. They shoot the ball well, and they execute on the offensive end, and they're tough. They play tough. They're a fun team to watch.
Gabbert gets 1 of 2 from the foul line, and the lead is 2 for the Spartans.
And
Wilson underneath, Padmore faking, shooting, and it rolls in. So the 6'7" center for Greater Beckley ties the game.
Yeah, Padmore is really tough around the basket, and he moves his feet well defensively there on the guard.
Long ball that's way out of line and out of bounds. Seams couldn't hang on to it. Well,
he couldn't get a hold of the seams, Bill. Couldn't get a hold of the seams.
Dropping back to a half-court defense are the Spartans. They've won 2 and lost 3. Ball knocked away from Smallwood, but he's got it. He's a very good ball handler. 3 players for Greater Beckley could run the point if they wanted, including Smallwood. This time, though, there's the turnover.
Yeah, 5-second call. Kind of rare call in today's game, especially when the player's making a move going towards the basket. But that's a veteran official there, Kirk McCallum.
Griffith inbounding. This Gabbert with it. He's a good ball player through the center circle, and we'll try the near side to the corner for Trey, and it's no good. Cajo rebounds. Greater Beckley hustling up the floor. They love offense. Cajo goes to a double team, and the whistle, and I think he's going to be called for the charge.
Yeah, I think. He waved that off and went ahead and went with the travel there. That happened. One ref signaled charge, the other one signaled travel, and they went with the travel that time.
Here's Gabbert. Gets around Wilson. From the corner. They passed the ball very nicely, the Spartans.
Moved the ball well, and that's a good quick step there by Gabbert.
Here's a Trey try. That's an air ball. Cajo's got the ball, and on the move is the point man, Kendrick Wilson. Almost at the middle part of the first quarter, low-scoring game. That's the way Greenbrier East likes it. Here's Wilson dishing off for the long ball, and that's an air ball. will come the other way. Here's Brammer wearing number 30 on his black outfit, and he traveled.
Yes, he did, Bill. A little different situation at this time in the last Greater Beckley game against a good Webster County team. Greater Beckley was up 10-0 before you could blink your eyes. And I think Greenbrier East is the best team that Greater Beckley has played so far on the defensive end. I don't think there's any doubt. They play tough man-to-man. All 5 players can switch every pick. They can guard different levels of height. And they're a really good defensive team.
Well, this will be very interesting. Greenbrier East, a AAA team, or check me, a 4A team, 4 classes of basketball in West Virginia, and single A Greater Beckley. Wilson shooting and scoring from back of the foul line.
Kendrick Wilson with a nice pull-up on the mid-range jump shot.
Working with it now is Monkel Davis. He's a very good football player, just a good athlete, wearing number 4 in his outfit. The tray is no good, and a whistle stops the action, bumping and grinding under the basket.
Yeah, they definitely got Davis on the push. 2 hands in the back, push off on Davis.
Davis's first foul. And the inbounds comes to Wilson. Davis on him. Wilson working the far side. Head of the lane now. Smallwood. Smallwood wants to shoot the long ball, and here it comes. Not quite. Greenbrier East with Davis rebounding down the floor. He's got a teammate there for the lay-in.
Good look by Davis as Seams running the floor. Gets the bunny.
We're tied at 6. Under 3 minutes left. I had a give-and-go play, but a whistle stopping the action first.
Yeah, Davis is a real good rebounder for his size. Look at that 2-hand pass, length of the court, right on the money as Seams puts in the layup.
Second foul on Davis for the Spartans.
Yeah, they need him in the game. He's an athlete, probably just now getting his basketball legs under him.
All right, we've got a timeout, tied at 6. We'll be right back in a minute. You're watching the action on Video Productions.
Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
Back at Greater Beckley Gymnasium, yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Coach Bob Bolin. Tie game at 6, just under 3 minutes to go in the opening period before a capacity crowd here at Prosperity. And it'll be an inbound play to the Crusaders, the number 1 single A team in West Virginia, 3-0. Wilson stopping, ball knocked out of his hands, and there's the steal. Boy, good D that time by Zach Patton.
Good D.
Just into the ballgame, 6-foot senior. He's one of the coach's sons.
And he had Seams again running up the court for another layup, but he did a good job getting the steal. Just missed Seams running up the seam.
Here's Patton on the runner, no good, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Greater Beckley.
Now, Bill, on that one, let's take a look at that here. Now watch Padmore. He gets there, but he falls sideways before the contact. Was that Padmore?
Yeah.
That was Padmore.
And that's his second foul.
And that replay showed referee right on it. He was in position, but he started falling sideways before the contact, and then that changes it to a block.
Patton misses the first. He'll get another one. So Greater Beckley in the early part of the game has committed a bunch of fouls, 4 to be exact, 2 of them on their center. Patton again, that one rolls in. And so the Spartans with a 1-point lead. Their last game, Greenbrier East won by a point against Radford, Virginia.
And here's this matchup zone that Greenbrier East plays.
Here's Wilson.
Yeah, matching up in an area. You got to watch rebounding now, Love it, but they went to the matchup when the big fella went to the bench.
And nice play by Azel Carmichael, just into the ballgame wearing 14 for Greater Beckley. And Judy is into the ballgame too. He's number 33 for Greater Beckley.
Yeah, Carmichael with a nice, strong move in the paint.
So, Greater Beckley with a 1-point advantage. Coming close to the end of the quarter and, well, tipped around outside. Here's the layup. Circus shot, no good that time by Griffith. Rebound followed, and it's out of bounds to the Spartans. Greenbrier East, as we told you, the win over Radford. They beat Pikeview by plenty. They lost to Bluefield, to Roanoke Catholic, and to Beckley at the buzzer on a triple. Speaking of triples, there's one that just would not go down. And here comes Greater Beckley on the fast break, and it's intercepted on the other end of the floor by Seams.
That's Aaron Griffith. Aaron Griffith inserting the game really quick as Goose Gabbard gets the layup.
Gabbard with his third point and a 9-8 lead. Out of bounds play, and once again it'll be a Greater Beckley inbounding.
As we look on this end, Gabbard sees the opening, the lane. Nice left-hand layup. Goose Gabbard. I just wanted to say Goose. Goose Gabbard, Bill.
And I asked the Greenbrier East broadcaster, I said, is that his real name? No, it isn't. But everybody calls him Goose. Lob in close, block, and it'll be shooting time at the foul line for Rose. John Rose up there, averaging almost 19 per game, 6-foot junior for Greater Beckley. And you've mentioned he's got the genes. His dad was a standout player at Shady Spring, and his grandfather also a great athlete. Rose ready, trying to tie the score. And he does it.
You know, they got Caden Huffman on that last foul, and that was his first, as giving Gabbard and Seams a little break at the end of the quarter. That's two primary ball handlers. See if that hurts them on the press if Greater Beckley goes to a press after this make.
And he does make them both. Rose gives Greater Beckley a 10-9 lead. Here we go. Into the ball game now is Cole Withrow, number 15. Patton fadeaway shot, and he's got it.
Little one-legged fadeaway. Patton knocks down the J.
So East now with the lead as we approach half-minute left. Tipped around, almost stolen. Rose winds up with an off-balance jumper, no. Rebound fought for, and East has it. Fast break try, layup good. Whoa! Stayed on the iron tantalizingly, and then went down.
Brammer with a nice finish on the pass from Zach Patton gives Greenbrier East a 3-point lead. This matchup zone's giving Greater Beckley a little bit of a problem here. Greenbrier East really active in this matchup zone.
And Wilson didn't realize the clock was running out, and the layup is after the buzzer. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Greenbrier East 13, Greater Beckley 10. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Midstate Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
Let me apologize. While I got the opportunity, I had the numbers switched in my book. Aaron Griffith for the Spartans is number 10. Adam Seams is number 3. Coach Bolin had it right to begin with, so that's why I got a partner.
And, Bill, we're going to stop the game and give them 2 free throws like they did last week for not having the book properly written.
Just like me. All right, here we go. 13-10. 3-point lead for the visitors from Greenbrier County. Here they come.
I like their offense. Oh, good defense there by Smallwood, causing the turnover. Smallwood, great ball pressure, quick hands, caused the turnover there.
You know, in talking to Coach Jared Patton in his first year, he was an assistant for 6 years under Bimbo Coles, who, by the way, is in Florida, and he's scheduled to come up soon and check in with this team. Robinson, Miko Robinson wearing number 4. Now Wilson from the corner, no. Whoa, what a rebound. Look for the follow-up. Not there, but well, that was a nice offensive board. Spartans get it, up by 3. A tray is on the way. No. Out of bounds to the Crusaders. Just talking to Coach Patton, he said, look, I coached under Bimbo Coles. The system has not changed, and Bimbo has been kind enough to continue to give advice, and he'll be up and at our practices when he gets to West Virginia soon. Here's Rose right in front of us, driving the baseline, puts it up short, rebound followed up, and it's up and in by Carmichael, the 6'2 senior with a muscle play. All right, here's Patton. Ball knocked away, but he hustles to get it back. Patton being guarded closely by Rose. And we know about coaches' sons. They get extra coaching 24/7. Oh, nice give and go. Oh, nice basket.
Caden Huffman with the sweet spin move in the lane. Nice kiss off the glass. Good move as Greenbrier East stays in this matchup zone. They're very active in it. They're able to get the three-point shooters. There's you a difference right there, Bill, of this game versus their first two. Greenbrier East is going to fight people on the boards. They're really athletic, not real tall, but they're physical. Yeah, you can see the difference.
So Wilson's tray leads to a fast break try by Greenbrier East. 3-point lead as we approach 6 minutes left in the first half.
As we just looked at the replay, beautiful spin move by Bremer.
Foul is on Cole Withrow, his first for East. All right, here is Wilson. He can be explosive when he gets started. And he sees room for the layup, and he's got it. Kendrick Wilson with his second basket.
Now, Huffman there was in a jam. He didn't know to go help or stay with the three-point shooter. He chose a three-point shooter, and it didn't work out. As Greenbrier East, again, on the offensive board, don't leave Gabbard open like that.
He missed the first time. He misses the second time. And this rebound comes off to Smallwood. He drives through traffic. To the corner it goes. Smallwood, watch out if he gets hot. Goes in for a reverse layup. Nope. And the rebound comes down to Huffman. Quickly up the floor. From the corner again. Good.
Can't leave Goose Gabbard for 3 in a row. Gabbard knocks down the tray. There's just a different level of pushing the ball when Seams is in the game as when he's not. He's really quick pushing the ball down the floor.
Gabbard has 6 points, and it's a 4-point lead, the longest for the Spartans. 5 minutes to play till halftime. Smallwood looking for his teammates to move around. Now Wilson. He can't do anything with it. Back to Smallwood from long range. Nope. Rebound scrambled for, and the Crusaders keep it. Smallwood again.
Bill, a school of thought is against the matchup zone. Greater Beckley's really having trouble getting their shots off running their zone offense. A lot of times against a matchup zone, you'll go to your man-to-man offense. And look for Greater Beckley maybe to consider that. A nice move.
Oh, yeah, there's Wilson again.
It's the second time Wilson's been able to drive the gap on that left-hand side and get all the way to the basket for a layup. Look at Seams.
So we've got a 2-point game.
As we look at the replay here, Wilson, right-left crossover, quickness to the basket, knocks it down.
Very nice. All right, to the line is Caden Huffman, 6-foot junior. He's got a bucket for his efforts tonight, trying to expand that 2-point lead. Left-hand shot is good.
Yeah, if you saw Seams the last 2 possessions, it was Seams pushing the ball, finding Gabbard for the 3 in the corner. That possession right there, Seams drew the defense. Greater Beckley helped up. You never want to help up. They helped up, and Seams was able to see Huffman and knock down deliver the great pass to him.
Huffman gets 2 foul shots. That's one thing Greenbrier East has had to do. They had to replace almost 44 points per game as scoring last year when Bailey Coles and William Gabbert were putting in a lot of points.
Well, Bill, you look at that two ways. From a coach's standpoint, you think, man, we got to replace 44. From a player standpoint, they say, that's 25 shots a game, baby. I'm getting some of those.
Well put. Outside, Wilson spinning, sees a teammate, Smallwood. He'll drive, and he stepped on the end line.
Yeah, that's
second time that's happened tonight.
Yes, sir. Greenbrier East really moving their feet well in that matchup. I look for Coach Patton to stay with that matchup zone. Look at Seams. See, he goes down the floor quickly, looking to make the pass. He lost control there, but you can tell his quickness is giving Greater Beckley a hard time.
No doubt about it. Yeah, so far, Greater Beckley is out of sync. They're used to scoring a lot of points. They've been held to 16, and we're approaching 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. Wilson's pass is intercepted by Patton. Patton going down for the lay, and he's got it.
Yeah, Zach Patton, you can tell a tough kid, athlete, all the way to the basket, off of the steal. As we take a look at the replay, Patton in the lane, a 1-on-2 turns into a 1-on-0. Nice move.
Nicely done. And so with the timeout, we'll be back in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good every single time. You bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're going to be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
Okay, we're back now in Prosperity. Greater Beckley trailing by 6 points. This is the longest lead by Greenbrier East. And we'll take a look and see if they've got new players, and we see some new numbers in there. So let's check them out. We told you about Zach Patton, who scored the last points. Adam Seams is number 3. Aaron Griffith is number 10. Watch out.
Third time,
That's
Bill.
another turnover by the Crusaders.
It's such an odd defense. Seems is your point guard, and he's playing in the middle, the center position of that matchup zone. It's just really odd. And I think Greater Beckley would be able to attack that matchup a lot better if Padmore wasn't in foul trouble.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they actually have recognized the change. Here's Patton going in for the layup, no. And the rebound scrambled for. Cajo's got it. On the fast break try, Wilson. To the corner it comes. Smallwood. No, check me. That was Smallwood going for the lay-in, and he lost the handle on the ball.
Another turnover. Greater Beckley's really having a difficult time penetrating gaps against that zone, and they keep trying it. Maybe they need to look to get the ball to the high post area and run some high-low, but their big scorers sitting over there with 2 fouls.
Around the horn they go.
Look at that pass.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful pass, and the layup would not go down. Ouch.
Yeah, Aaron Griffith, I'm sure, is sick about that layup.
Yeah.
Watch him committing a foul. Watch how sometimes you get frustrated.
Here's Judy.
Missing a bunny.
Follow up, and a foul's going to be called on Seams. That's his first.
Yeah, Adam Seams giving up the foul there to eliminate the basket.
2:29 left till halftime. 6-point game. And Greater Beckley will get the trigger in after a couple of substitutions. Into the ball game is Carmichael. Senior had instant offense when he played earlier. They're trying to get it to him. Nope, underneath to Judy, and he's got it.
Great out-of-bounds play there by Justin Arvon. Judy set a pick, sealed the defender on the outside, easy delivery for a layup.
There's more size that time. Here's Patton from long range. He's got a three.
Patton knocked it down. Bill, the high school games that we've watched and that I've watched on video production, all these guys set their guys out with 2 fouls in the first half. And I just don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
Cajo dribbles it on the out of bounds.
Yeah, and they know their players. They know the ones that's going to hack and give up the third one. Look at this. Nice three. Patton, feet set, eyes on the basket, knocks it down.
Patton has come off the bench to score 8 points. And that's the 7-point lead right now by East. And up the floor is Gabbert to the corner. Patton again. He sees daylight. To the corner for the shot. Off the back of the backboard, and here they come. Cajo getting the ball out for the fast break. Lay in and give it to Rose. His first basket of the night. He's going to have to get more involved for Greater Beckley to win this game. It's a 5-point lead now.
Yeah, John Rose with a great move, able to avoid the charge. As we look at the replay, Rose here avoids the charge. Gabbert was there. Nice kiss off the glass.
Greenbrier East inbounding behind their own backboard. Trying to get somebody loose from outside. Here comes the try, and it's there.
Goose
Wow.
Gabbert can deliver that three, has a nice quick release, able to knock it down, and that's an 8-point lead as we take a look at that replay. Patton kicks it back to Goose Gabbert, feet set, nothing but net.
Wow. Very nice. 8-point game. And the Crusaders, as we approach a minute left in the half, have been held to 20 points.
And
Normally they get that in a quarter.
And that was the second foul on Rose, and he takes the seat. Another thing I'm not crazy about that is if they know they're going to come out on their second foul, they'll start playing less aggressively and maybe not playing as good a defense. I just didn't like to have rules like that.
Hopping with a rebound, got away with overhanding the ball.
Well, now the crowd went crazy there, Bill. Beautiful move by
yeah.
Gabbert. The crowd went crazy, but you can dribble that ball over your head as long as your hand's on top of the ball. And I thought his hand was on top there. It was a high dribble and it looked funny.
The referee agreed with it. Here's Wilson. Smallwood from outside. Yeah.
Greater Beckley needed that. Caden Smallwood with his feet set, knocks it down. Greater Beckley not getting back on defense.
No, they're not.
Got lucky there. Didn't cost them.
Smallwood again, far side. And he didn't realize time was running out.
And, Bill, that's the second time. Greater Beckley didn't realize that the first quarter. And Coach Arvon is really upset. That just shows your mind's not in the game. And being a little frustrated and not being able to score the basketball like normal is showing, but that is because of the East good defense.
Well, there you go. It's been Greenbrier East on the happy side of the scoreboard, a 7-point lead. Their longest was 9 points toward the end of the half. Intermission, Greenbrier East 30, Greater Beckley 23. We'll take a break and come back with the individual and team totals after you watch these messages on Video Productions.
State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford. Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around,
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake is that first sip when you taste the peppermint chip pieces. It's like catching snowflakes on your tongue, and it just feels like the holiday season has begun.
Hey, my name is Chandler, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get. It tastes like it's just the top of the line peppermint. For me, no milkshake is topping the peppermint chip milkshake.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
At Pioneer Community Bank, your banking needs are our priority. Looking to buy a home, a vehicle, or just need a personal loan for that special project? Our loan professionals are here for you. We also offer all business banking products, which allows us to serve all your financial needs. Set up your online banking at pioneercommunitybank.com and download the mobile app for your convenience and ask about our personal and business products today. Pioneer Community Bank, investing in Southern West Virginia since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are at halftime. Greenbrier East 30, Greater Beckley 23. Let's give you and these are the official individual totals now for the Spartans. They were led by Goose Gabbert with 11 points. Zach Patton came off the bench to score 8. Bryson Brammer has 5. Caden Huffman with 4, and Adam Sears with 2 points. Again, 11 from Gabbert leads the way at halftime for the visitors from Greenbrier East. For Greater Beckley, 6 points from Kendrick Wilson on 3 layups. Smallwood has 5. John Rose with 4. Ezell Carmichael has 4. Michael Judy with 2. Sherlock Padmore has been held to 2. The problem is Greater Beckley has not been able to hit their outside shots. They have only 1 3-pointer. For Greenbrier East, they've hit 4 long balls. And let's give you the team totals. Both teams have tried the outside, but Greater Beckley only 1 long ball, 10 total field goals, 2 out of 2 free throwing. For Greenbrier East, 11 field goals, 4 of them were from outside, 4 foul shots out of 6 tries. 30-23, Greenbrier East. Coach Bob Boland, what's your thoughts about the first half?
Well, I thought Greenbrier East played especially well the first half. Things started to change when they went to their matchup zone, and the only thing they can't get a false sense of security about is the matchup zone was very effective, but it was effective maybe because Padmore was out of the game. So, people say the times have changed. Bill used to play a 2-3 zone so somebody would shoot threes. Well, now these matchup zones are geared towards stopping three-pointers. Greenbrier East low forward man on the matchup zone comes all the way outside the 3 at the top of the key. The 3 outside the wing. So it's really moved. So the open part of that is going to be Padmore inside on the low block, and he would have Seams behind him. Seams was playing in the center of that zone. So there's one look for Greater Beckley. The other one will be the high-low pass, getting it to the 4-man at the elbow, dropping it down to the center at the low post. So there's a couple of strategic moves for Greater Beckley against that matchup zone for Greenbrier East.
Well, we have a quick break. Want to remind everybody, a week from tonight starts the Battle for the Armory, sponsored by Little General. It'll be at the Raleigh County Convention Center, as we know it, the Armory, and it starts on the 28th of this month. The first round is the Pepsi Championship, and at 2 o'clock that afternoon, it'll be Liberty against Greater Beckley. The 4 o'clock game features Wyoming East and Princeton. And then the Burger King Championship later that evening features Cabell Midland and Shady Spring. That's the 6 o'clock matchup. At 8 o'clock, Charleston Catholic against Woodrow Wilson. And then the next night, the 29th, will be the extra second round. So just want to remind you, if you like basketball, Charlie Houck was here. He was plugging it. We've heard him on the radio. Little General does a great job in promoting high school basketball. They're so involved in the communities. And next week is going to be great at the Armory, which is now known as the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, Bob.
Well, you got Greg Darby, Dustin Darby, Chris Rose at Little General. They're so involved in our community. I mean, if your kid has been in a band, if they've played a sport, if they've done anything in Raleigh County, I promise you Little General's had something to do with it. So it's a tremendous tournament. The last couple years they had a Shady Woodrow matchup in the championship, huge crowds. We will be there, video production covering the game and games, plural, excuse me, Bill. And it's going to be an exciting 2 days of basketball.
Okay, we're getting ready for the second half here, and I expect that Greater Beckley is going to start playing a little bit better defense and start shooting a little bit better. Well, we'll find out in a minute. Let's take a break on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good every single time. You bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're going to be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
And we're back now in Prosperity at the Greater Beckley Gymnasium. And, you know, we've got to take a break here and just thank the radio voices of the two teams for WJLS Keith Thompson, who this week, starting his 43rd year in broadcasting. He started at the station in Raynell. He's at WJLS now as sports and news director. And Keith is just one of the great guys in this business. And Jeff Campbell, the voice of the Spartans, this is his 37th year of broadcasting on Radio Greenbrier, and we thank them for their help. In fact, I've got a picture of the three of us because combined, we're over 125 years of broadcasting. This is 46 years for me.
I'm glad I'm younger than all y'all, Bill.
Oh, my gosh. That's a fact.
I may not be, Bill.
Here's Smallwood from three, and it's off the mark. We'll check. John Rose is cut from underneath inadvertently. And
now there's your difference, Bill. Greater Beckley got a three, just like they did the first half. Didn't have Padmore in the game. They missed it, but Padmore tipped the ball. Greater Beckley got the rebound, able to draw a foul. Padmore will make a difference against this matchup zone.
Here's Rose. To the corner it goes. Smallwood whips a pass underneath. And Padmore And there's a whistle and a violation. What have we called? I think it's going to go out to the Crusaders. Same lineup: Wilson, Smallwood, Padmore, Cajo, and Rose.
Oh, great out of bounds play
It's going to
again.
be foul shots.
Yeah, great. That's 2 for Greater Beckley. Great out of bounds play called by Justin Arvon there. And Cajo sneaks in the seam, able to get the ball for a layup, and they had to draw a foul.
Averages around 5 points per game. He hasn't scored tonight yet. Now he has.
Yeah, we take a look at that replay. Watch. Right there's double pick, and he came right back off of it. Great diagram of the OB.
Cajo one more time, 6'5" and a senior. Ready, and it's off the iron, no good.
Padmore picks up number 3.
Ouch.
Picks up number 3, going for an offensive rebound, and that's just lack of experience. And maybe that's why Justin Arvon had him on the bench with 2 in the first half. We'll take a look at that on the next dead ball, as Seams has been able to handle the Greater Beckley pressure all night long.
Seams wearing number 3 on his black outfit. To the foul line it goes. Back to Seams. Now in front of us, driving the baseline for the shot, and it rolls off there that time by Griffith. And goes to the photographer, Ms. Akers.
And here's a look at the third foul. Just took his right arm, threw the defender down. Easy call, but Coach Arvon's going to leave him in this time. Try to have a little trust in him. Got to get some minutes out of him. I'd leave him in there too.
Got to.
If they foul out, they foul out, Bill.
Well, Rose was bottled up on the baseline, but somehow Smallwood comes off with it. He's hammered as he goes in for the layup. It will belong to Greater Beckley.
The point guard Seams throwing stuff out there like he's a center. Good job by Adam Seams.
Guys from Greenbrier East are tough physically. Lob pass out. Wilson's got it. Wilson through the zone. Finger roll layup, and it rolls in for him.
That's his 4th bucket on the left side of the basket. The other 3 were left-handed. He used the right hand on that one.
4-point lead now for the Spartans.
Look at Seams. He makes the right play.
Whoa, look at that one.
Yeah.
That's a tray from Gabbert. That's his 3rd long ball of the night.
Yeah, Seams did a tremendous job penetrating the gap, finding his shooter. The job of a point guard is to create rhythm and balance for his team, and Seams does a tremendous job of that.
Smallwood's pass intended for Wilson, tipped out of bounds by Greenbrier East, so it will belong to the Crusaders.
Look at Seams. Seams drove that gap. Gabbert knocks it down.
Huffman into the ball game defensively for East. Here's Wilson. To the corner, Rose. Rose has got to get going offensively. Smallwood. Right side, Cajo.
Yeah, they're just throwing the ball around against that zone. There's Rose driving the gap.
Partially blocked from behind, but whoa, the follow-up missed by Wilson, and coming down for a layup. And there's the foul on Smallwood. Whoa.
Well, great pass there by Gabbert. Tell you what, Greenbrier East really looks for that 2-hand chest pass, long outlet pass, and a beautiful pass by Gabbert. Led to Davis going to the free throw line.
Monkel Davis, he was quarterback on the football team, and he gets into the scoring column here for the first time tonight. 5'10" junior.
As we took a look at that replay, beautiful pass.
8-point game. Trying to match the longest lead for East, and it won't happen.
Two missed free throws there, Bill?
Yeah.
One. Okay, I was looking at the replay on the first one.
Smallwood. Cajo. Smallwood again. Almost stepped down the sideline. To the corner again to Rose. Boy, they've got him bottled up.
Yeah, this matchup zone's creating all kinds of trouble.
From the corner, 3-ball, no good. And will come the other way. Fast break. Davis can't handle the pass. Out of bounds. He goes belly whopping, trying to get it. Approaching 5 minutes left in the third quarter. The pace of the game belongs to Greenbrier East. They've been physical, and they have been able to get in front of the defense. Give and go, intending for Cajo, and it's out of bounds to the Crusaders.
Yeah, Greater Beckley just really struggling to find an answer to the matchup zone and give Jared Patton credit. He's not going to get out of that matchup zone until they find an answer for it. Really good job of coaching, and probably learned a thing or two from Bimbo Coles.
You got that right.
What a player.
Uh-huh.
If he could coach half as good as he played, he'd be coaching in the NBA. He could do it, buddy. Olympian, he could do everything.
Davis able to keep the ball alive, but here's the steal by Rose. He gets through a triple team. Padmore's got room. Layup got it.
Padmore with a nice Euro step. And that wasn't a knock on Bimbo's coaching. He was a great coach. That was just a compliment of that he may have been one of the greatest players ever from this state.
Well, he was one of the great ones at East, then at Virginia Tech, and then, of course, a longtime NBA player.
Still looks like he can play. Still looks in shape.
On the give and go. They got room. Step back. Nope.
Look at Seams pass that ball.
Oh, and that's a great play defensively by Wilson. Whoa.
What a play. We'll take a look at that replay quickly, Bill. Wilson falling out of bounds. Good hustle play. Saves it, knocks it off of Davis. Great play.
Got a 30-second timeout with a 6-point game. And, Bob, I don't know if you know this. A lot of people think that at my time at Marshall University that I got my degree in broadcasting, but not so. Even though I managed the campus station, I've got it in history. And today is historic. Today, in 1891, the first basketball game devised by James Naismith in Massachusetts was played at the YMCA in Springfield. Final score, 1-0.
The old peach basket.
That's it.
I've got to see drawings. Dr. James A. Naismith. I know a little bit. Well, I don't know much history, but I know history of basketball.
And I was there to broadcast it. I was there, man.
Bill, I started to do that to you. I would have done that to all my other partners, but just too much respect for you. But you set me up for it, and I didn't know if you wanted me to drop the hammer or not.
Do it. I'm easy. All right. Little history. All right, here we go. Padmore, the center.
They drew up a set play against that zone, had a layup, and did not see him.
Judy couldn't get it, but the follow by Padmore is good. He's got 6.
That's where Greater Beckley can attack the offensive boards against that matchup. Hard to rebound out of the matchup zone.
Greater Beckley down by only 4 now. We're midway through the second or the third quarter. On the weave. Layup try. Huffman couldn't get it. Padmore does. And the Crusaders are on the attack. Rose dishes it off. And back and across it goes. Bad pass. And great hustle that time defensively by Seams.
I like Seams. I like how he sees the floor. I like his defensive intensity. And he's coming out of the game right now. I would just be scared to take him out. He just creates so much rhythm for his team. He sees the open man. Now, Patton had a really good first half, but I may look at both of them in there together some.
Jude Libby is into the ball game for East, number 23 in the black outfit. 6'2" and a junior. Ball out of bounds to the Spartans. 3:22 remaining third quarter. 4-point lead. Greater Beckley number 1 in single A, and Greenbrier East is a 4A school.
Look for him coming back to Gabbert with a pick on the out of bounds. Here he comes.
Grammer
looks for it, didn't get it.
Over to Gabbert. Now outside it goes. Patton dishes it outside. On the weave. From back of the foul line, count it for Gabbert.
He won the foul there too. So Gabbert has all 3 levels. He can shoot the 3. He showed his mid-range game there, and he's been able to get all the way to the basket. So when an offensive player has all 3 levels of scoring ability, it makes him difficult to guard. As Smallwood knocks down the triple to cut this to 3.
8 points for Smallwood. 3-point lead. 2:40 left, third quarter. Here's East. Around the horn, Gabbert. His pass intercepted, and here's Smallwood. Fast break try. Smallwood layup. No good, but he's fouled. He'll get 2.
And look who's coming to the scorer's table right now.
Well, Coach Jared Patton is not afraid to use his bench.
As we looked at the replay, Smallwood knocking down the long ball. Well, yeah, he's got to get Seams back in the game. Seams creates that rhythm and balance for the team. Plays really good defense. Tried to get him a rest there, but it didn't last 45 seconds.
9th point for Smallwood. His first foul shooting chance tonight is good. Back to a 2-point game.
Yeah, Greater Beckley starting to get a little comfortable. Moving the ball a little better, attacking the high-low. With Judy in the game, he can hit that mid-range jumper. And
that's out of bounds.
And that was Padmore taking a chance. He was over the back, but that's not a foul. He wasn't on the back. He reached long arm over. He has a 5-inch height advantage, kept the ball alive, and there's Padmore again with the bucket.
Sweet.
He's the difference.
8 points for him, 6 in this quarter, and we're tied at 36. 9-point lead is gone. And there's, almost a steal, but watch out for this. There's the foul.
Oh, not thinking.
Huffman.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I mean, that gets you. Dumb loses more than smart wins. And when you're important to your team, like Padmore, you can't give up that 4th foul. Let's take a look at it, Bill. There it is. He went for the ball and just clobbered him. You're important to this team, young man. You don't give up your 4th foul on that.
Foul shot by Huffman is no good. He's 2 out of 3 foul shooting now and has 4 points on the night.
And he's going to leave him in. And they called it on
They called it on Rose instead.
Oh, that was on
third.
Padmore. Boy, they got a break there. Padmore killed him.
Well, of course, Rose, he missed both foul shots, and we've got a held ball. So Rose with 3 fouls, Padmore with 3 fouls. And they'll have to be very, very careful. Still 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Inbounds play for Seams. To Gabbard. And the ball's going to come right over here.
Yeah, and
Got it.
Greater Beckley helped. Hey, Bill, you may have been around when Naismith invented the game, but you have good hands. That was good hands there, saving that ball, Bill.
Thanks, Coach. Too kind. Layup try. Oh, yeah, count it. There was Davis.
Yeah, Davis with a strong move to the basket. Put Greenbrier East up 2.
And there's the interception. Oh, Greater Beckley's going to have to take better care of the ball. From the corner, Davis in front of me misses the tray. And it comes over to Kajot. He's double teamed and has it stolen. And we're coming back. Back and forth they go. Hot potato. Here's East. Underneath. Layup. Missed. Layup again. Yeah.
Great job, Aaron Griffith with the stick back. They don't get that bucket if Padmore is not in foul trouble. I mean, his foul trouble has changed the complexion of this game.
4-point lead now for East. Underneath. Smallwood puts it up. No, wouldn't go down. Tough luck miss.
Look at Seams. Gets the rebound, the in and out, the sweet dish.
Whoa.
Woo! Griffith with the finish. You know I like Seams.
And Griffith lost the handle on the ball but recovered in midair. 6-point game that quickly. Judy from 3. Nope. And we've got a foul under the basket.
I believe he got Griffith with the push-off there. As we take a look at Seams. In and out. Great replay. Beautiful pass. Griffith with a strong move and finish.
We love these replays, and we thank Little General for sponsoring those.
I'm glad he got it all the way back to the in and out. That was a sweet little in and out.
Griffith's second foul. Crusaders inbounding. Ball knocked away.
They had a play set up for Smallwood coming off a double pick. Oh, look at the pass.
No look pass.
Look at Seams.
Underneath. Watch out. Nope. He's got it back. Follow up. Yeah.
I tell you what, Griffith is giving them some big baskets inside. Seams with the pass. And look at the score, Bill. They've blown it up to 8.
Griffith with 6 all in this quarter.
Got to get Caden Smallwood the ball. Get him an open look.
He's off balance and misses badly. Rebound followed up by Carmichael. It's good. And he's fouled.
Okay, they needed that with 8 seconds to go in the half. Carmichael with a big rebound and a stick back.
6-point game now, and Carmichael to the line, 6'2", and a senior. Ezell Carmichael off the bench, and he's done a nice job so far. But Rose has been held to only 4 points. Normally he'll lead them in scoring. Carmichael ready. On the way and good.
That was a big 3-point play for Greater Beckley. They have to get a stop here.
5-point game. Giving and going.
Look at great
seconds.
defense.
Carmichael coming down behind the back dribble layup at the buzzer. Missed it. Oh, my.
That was a great play, Bill.
Whoa. So close. Yet Greater Beckley is back in the ball game. We played 3 here in Prosperity at the Greater Beckley Gym. It's Greenbrier East 44, the Crusaders 39. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
I've got the Bolins here beside me. Andrew Bolin is our producer-director, and Bob Bolin, the award-winning coach, is beside me. I'm Bill O'Brien, and we're going to go to a replay. Well, we'll get a chance here in just a moment.
Oh, the last play here. The steal by Carmichael. 3, 2, 1. Can he finish? No. Great hustle by Seams on D.
Crusaders have the ball to start the last quarter. 5-point lead. Carmichael off-balance shot. That's an air ball, and here come the Spartans on the move, and there's a foul on Greenbrier, on Greater Beckley. Well, 2 of the starters for the Greater Beckley Crusaders are in foul trouble, Padmore and Rose. Nobody in foul difficulty for East. And let's take a look, see if we see any new numbers for the visitors from Fairleigh. In it comes Davis. Monkel Davis gets around. Well, he thought he got it free and clear, but boy, good D that time by the Crusaders. I think Wilson got it from behind. Smallwood's got it now. Smallwood going in for a layup, and he is going to be blocked, and he'll go to the line for 2. Could have gone either way, Coach.
They could have. Well, Miko Robinson hasn't played much. That was he was the one snuck up and got that steal that set that in motion, and then who we have going to the hole here?
That's
Smallwood. And Smallwood. Charge block. There's no restricted area in high school. We'll take a look at that one. That was close. Smallwood with the turn. Ooh, that's a close one.
Smallwood looking for his 10th point. 5-point game. Just starting the last quarter before a full house here. Really missed them both. He's missed his last 3 foul shots.
And again, Padmore going for an offensive rebound. Now he's upset. I mean, that's just not smart basketball. When you have fouls, you just don't want to do that. And
that is his 4th.
Yeah, and it's just not. It could be his 5th.
Yeah.
He fouled down here, and they put it on Rose. Now Rose may have been in the action and had that foul also.
Into Davis.
That 4th foul, you like their desire and intensity, but sometimes you have to choose discretion over valor.
Davis will go to the line for 2. Well, again, this has been the kind of pace that Greenbrier East likes. They like the low-scoring games. Greater Beckley had been averaging around 90 points per game, but they're about halfway there this time. And Davis will go to the line. Monkel Davis, 1 out of 2 foul shooting and a total of 3 points tonight. 5'10" junior. And he missed. Well, one more shot at it. Greenbrier East after this game will play at South Charleston a week from tonight. Another shot, he missed them both.
Yeah, you know what I say, Bill. That's an invisible turnover.
There you go.
2 missed free throws is the exact same thing as a turnover.
Smallwood leans in, layup, got it, and he's fouled. Whoa, you got to like that play by Caden Smallwood. The veteran knew what to do with it. Let's see the replay.
Now Smallwood, nice move. Good in and out, creates the contact, finishes with the left hand, gets rewarded with a free throw and a chance to cut this to 2.
Can't do it. Gabe Patton, by the way, just into the ball game. Committed the foul. Here's Smallwood for the lay-in after the steal.
Smallwood is taking this game over.
13 points for him, and it's a 1-point lead for East.
Greater Beckley really increasing their ball pressure in their man-to-man defense. Got to watch out putting Gabbard on the free throw line. He's too good a shooter.
Here's Davis. Working it outside. You got to watch out for this. Gabbard, layup, got it.
The goose is loose, baby. Left-hand finger roll. I like Gabbard. He should have, well, originally before they moved, he would have been going to George Washington, and his brother played for GW his sophomore year.
Rose with the follow-up scoring.
Yeah, Rose getting into the action. He's played a major role in their first 2 wins.
1-point game, and a push-off is called. 6:22 left in this game in regulation.
As we look at a replay here, offensive rebound, John Rose with the putback. 1-point game, Bill. We got a good one. Another good one, partner.
We like it.
1-1 for Gabbard.
Gabbard with 18 points, including 1 of 2 foul shooting. He's had 3 trays tonight. Oh, here's the offensive board and a foul on the rebound. Libby had gotten in there to get the ball.
Yeah, I think that Greater Beckley fell asleep there thinking it was a 2-shot foul, and they didn't box out. And 23, Libby made a great move to get the rebound and going to the free throw. 1-1 now. Both teams in the bonus.
Jude Libby, 6'2" junior.
Yeah, but they're building another part of the arena here, Bill, at Greater Beckley. Both these teams shooting bricks from the free throw line. Like there's another one.
There's another one.
Boy, that bad free throw shooting will get you beat.
Both teams had shot well in the first half, but not now. Here's the tray on the way, and it's good. Whoa, what a shot. Count it. Oh, Nico Robinson off the bench to score, and it's a 2-point lead for the home team.
Sounds like a R&B singer, Nico Robinson.
Foul is going to be called on the Crusaders, and to the line will go Caden Huffman.
Nice kick out. Nico Robinson from deep, knew it was in when it left his hand, started backpedaling. Gives Greater Beckley a lead that they haven't had in a long time, Bill.
Huffman sinks it. He's now 3 out of 4 foul shooting and a total of 5 points, 6-foot junior. Not a lot of size for this Spartan team, but, well, they know how to crash the boards.
Yes, they do, Bill.
And Huffman makes them both. We're tied at 48. Just under 6 minutes to go and a timeout is called. So, with a break in the action, let's pause for 60 seconds on Video Productions.
State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around,
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Back at Greater Beckley Gymnasium in Prosperity, yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Andrew Bolin and Coach Bob Bolin, winner of the National College Coach of the Year Award. Bob, it's just great working with you, man. And look at this game, tied at 48, and Greater Beckley with a basketball.
Great way to spend a Tuesday night, Bill.
You got that right. Here's Wilson, knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the East Spartans. Spartans, a 4A school. They've won 2 and lost 3. Greater Beckley, number 1 in single A, and they're 3-0 in this young year. Coach Justin Arvon has done a great job with this Crusaders team. All right, Gabbert passing it off to the far side. Give and go layup. Oh, missed the cherry. Oh, my gosh. Huffman. Oh, that was a big, big miss. And a whistle stopping the action.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Patton over there, what do we do? They ran the play perfectly, great cut, did everything right, and missed the bunny.
Okay, we go to the other end of the floor where Greater Beckley will be shooting foul shots, and neither team has shot well from the charity stripe in this half. This will be Cajo. He's 1 out of 2 on the night. In and out, tough luck miss. 2 points you've given back, potentially.
The free throw shooting has been atrocious.
Give and go, layup try, foul. 2 shots coming for East.
And that's, right there, Miko Robinson is holding his hand straight up. And he kept his hand straight up, but he slid his hip into the defender. We see that all the time on the high school. Oh, we got the replay.
It's Brammer.
Hand straight up and foul on Robinson.
Brammer to the line. He scored 5 from the floor, and that one misses too.
I think maybe somebody should start banking these free throws in.
Or underhand.
I mean, that's 5 consecutive misses, counting both teams.
When I was doing Coach Naismith's games, we shot underhand. That one's good by Brammer.
You had to put a lot of backspin so it didn't jump out of the peach basket.
You got that right. 1 point lead for East. Approaching 5 minutes left in the game. Wilson passing him back to him. Judy from 3, got it. No, it's out of there. Oh, my goodness. It was down, and it popped out on him.
And Seams has an open floor here.
Now they're going to take their time now. The Spartans, and this is a smart move. Do a set play.
Yeah, they can't foul him.
Judy with a rebound after Gabbert couldn't get it to go. He's been their big gun. To the corner. Robinson back to Judy. Cajo, ball knocked into the air. Cajo, Judy. Wow. That'll give you a heart attack and a foul.
Well, now, if you get Smallwood going to the line for Greater Beckley, there's you a good shooter. And he has a lot of just something about him, Bill. I mean, he'll go to the line. And on the other end, Greater Beckley does not want to foul Goose Gabbert. So
Smallwood's missed his last 3, though, at the line.
Wow.
He's just out of sync at the line tonight.
Yeah, he's a great shooter. You wouldn't expect that. He or Gabbert, you would not expect him to miss.
Here's Davis, layup, yeah.
But did you see that hesitation, Bill?
Nice.
Davis, yeah, left-hander. Look at. Oh, I thought he saved that ball. I don't know if we'll have a good look at that. As here, Davis with a good move and the layup.
Somebody who was sitting in the front row, by the way, if you've just tuned in and we explained the seating here at the Greater Beckley Gymnasium, all of the spectators are on the side of the arena where our camera is.
Go ahead as we take a look at that, see if he saved it. Oh, he did save it. Oh, boy, well, we can't see if he jumped from the line, but he's over there checking to see if we have an injured fan. From our view, we can't see that, but it looked to me like Seams jumped in the air, saved the ball, threw it out.
The front row of bleachers here is only about 2 feet away from the actual playing surface.
We got slow-mo. Oh, he did save that ball. Yeah, we had that's a rough count here. Did somebody get injured over there, Bill?
I'm not sure.
We cannot see. Oh.
Well, whatever happened, everybody is smiling.
Well, I think they're escorting a Greenbrier East fan out. I think they were upset with that call and must have said something to the official, and they're being escorted out of the gym. And the referees will not start this game until they are out of here. We couldn't hear what was said or anything from here.
Probably better we didn't.
Yeah, Seams made a great play. And
some of the fans, they get into it and maybe a little bit too much. Referee's coming over.
He's only got to leave.
Yeah, I think you could hear the referee
start.
says, you got to leave, and they're not starting the game until that young lady is gone.
All right, we're back to action now. Greater Beckley has the ball down 3. 4:03 left, Bill.
All right, here's Wilson. Wilson has been held in check here in the second half. He's got it now. Fadeaway shot well off the mark. Rose gets it back. Outside for Smallwood. Yes!
Smallwood says, forget those free throws. Let me get behind this 3.
That's his third tray of the night, and we're tied at 51 with 3:41 left.
Caden Smallwood knocks down the big shot.
Huffman right in front of me in the corner to Davis.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, beautiful pass by Davis.
And Libby gets the bucket.
Yeah, Jude Libby, the recipient of that great. All the East players do a tremendous job of passing the ball while they're penetrating to the basket.
It's great teamwork. Wilson to the far side, Rose. Skip pass across for Smallwood from 3. That's going to be too strong. And East gets the ball up by 2.
Look at that pass.
Down the floor. Kajot. Oh, it's out of bounds.
Yeah,
good call. The ref is right there.
Yeah.
Kajot hustling back on defense.
On the out of bounds line. As we look, great drive, beautiful dish. Davis to Libby for the bucket.
All right. Here are the Crusaders down by 2 points at 3 minutes to play in regulation.
They got to look for Smallwood. And Greenbrier East needs to take that matchup zone and know where Smallwood is at all times.
Rose passing it off and dribbling under the basket.
Look at Seams.
Oh, Seams with the play. Big turnover.
Yeah, he saved the ball and kept his back in the air so it didn't get on the out-of-bounds line.
Here's Davis. And they're going to set up a play. 2.5 to go.
Greenbrier East has been in close games already this year. Greater Beckley hasn't.
Davis, layup, got it.
Davis able to get to the basket. Padmore in the game. He has to challenge that with 2 minutes to go. If you foul out, you foul out.
4-point lead. Here's Padmore. Short, little baby hook didn't get it. He winds up sprawled on the floor, Padmore. And the Spartans get the basketball. A 4-point game, 2 minutes to play. They're yelling for Goose. He says, give me the ball.
Yeah, that's who they want to go the foul line if there's fouls. And there's your best ball handler with the ball. They can spread out.
Seams to Davis.
Yeah, Seams wants to keep that ball in his hand as much as possible. If they go to draw a foul, they would like to get that ball to Gabbert.
There's no shot clock in high school, so they can just keep away as long as they can.
Yeah, if they're not going to get within counting distance for Seams. Seams is a real heady player. Greenbrier East really working the clock here with a 4-point lead. They would like to get Gabbert. Oh, you don't grab him around the waist like that. Could have called intentional there easily.
Kajot with his second foul of the night. 55-51, a 4-point lead, 1:20 left in the fourth.
We're taking a look at this. Now watch him wrap both hands. Got to learn from that. You don't do that. You take him and smack him on the arm. I think it's a good job of the officiating not calling intentional there, but he could have easily called an intentional foul there.
All right, let's see what happens with Adam Seams. He's been held to only 2 points tonight, now 3.
Yeah, he's
money.
He's played a tremendous floor game. Rebounds, assists. He's been a huge factor in this Greenbrier East lead.
So we've got a break in the action. Let's take a break with them. You're watching Greenbrier East and Greater Beckley on Video Productions.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good every single time. You bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're going to be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
And we see Richard Jarrell, the chicken man. He's in attendance tonight.
Hey, he loves some basketball, and he supports this action. A real friend of video production and a real friend to high school athletics here in this area.
And community events
Everything.
in general. Richard Jarrell, just one of the great guys.
Yes, he is.
All right, ready to go. It's a 5-point lead with 1:20 to go.
Seems at the line for the second one. Can put his team up 6.
And he does. So we're getting close on time.
Yeah, Greater Beckley's going to run a set here for Smallwood.
This Robinson with it. Off to Rose. Rose has been held in check. Robinson, Rose. Double team. They don't want him with the ball. Just saved in the nick of time. Smallwood making his way in for a layup. No. Followed up by Wilson. No. Outside Robinson, inside. Now Padmore scores. And a timeout. Padmore now with 10, and it's a 4-point game with 46 ticks left.
I didn't know what Padmore was doing originally. He got the offensive rebound, turned and gave it to a little guy, but then they threw it back to him for the bucket.
Well, Bob, you're obviously a nationally known coach. You are now, let's pretend you're coaching Greater Beckley.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Well, Greater Beckley's going to go to full court pressure. They're going to try to deny and get a 5-second call. When the ball comes in, they're down 4. I look for them to trap. I look for them to try to get a steal and commit the foul after the ball crosses half court. I think they'll go for one trap and a steal. See, he's over there drawing up. If you're going to foul immediately, you don't have to draw that long. So he's drawing stuff up. I look for him to go for, try to get a 5-second, go for one trap, try to get a steal, and then foul.
And both teams have been awful at the foul line, with the exception of Caden Huffman for the Spartans.
Yeah. And, and Greenbrier East would love to get the ball in the Goose's hands.
All right, here we go. Time's wasted. In it comes to Davis. And Wilson fouls him. That's his second.
Yeah, I believe if Gabbert would have got the ball, that they may not have fouled. Now Coach Patton needs to put that in his pocket and say, if they're going to foul immediately, I want to get Gabbert the basketball.
Now,
that's
Davis
maybe what he's telling them over there right now.
Has made only 1 of 3 foul shooting tonight.
Yeah.
A total of 7 points, all of them here in the second half.
Yeah, so that was a good foul by Greater Beckley.
Well, this guy he's tough at crunch time. We said he's an outstanding athlete. Let's see what he can do. Nope.
And I'll tell you what, if I was Coach Patton, on any inbounds plays, nobody touches that ball but Goose Gabbert. You get the ball in his hands and let him shoot the free throws. And so that was a mistake right there. Gabbert should have got the first pass. You know, there's no 5-second call in the backcourt. He could have held that ball 9 seconds if they didn't foul him and then call timeout. Oh.
Davis missed them both.
Greater Beckley with a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game.
Robinson going in for the prayer. It's not answered, but he's fouled. He'll get 2 shots with 37 seconds left, and Greater Beckley down by 4.
Yeah, Robinson did a good job driving to the basket.
Miko Robinson, he's a junior at 5'9", has hit a long ball for his scoring tonight. And normally he's a pretty good foul shooter. Let's see what he does. Miko Robinson, ready, got it.
All right, it's a 1-possession game now. Now, Greenbrier East, if they know Greater Beckley's going to foul immediately, Gabbert's got to touch the basketball.
Okay.
And Davis just missed 2. Gabbert is your shooter. Seams probably needs to take it out and get Gabbert the ball.
Robinson, money in the bank.
Oh, timeout, Greater Beckley to set up their defensive scheme. Now, will they change, Bill? They're down 2 now. They fouled immediately when they were down 4. You know, if I was Justin Arbonne, I would be saying, if Davis touches it, fouling. If they get the ball inbounds to Goose Gabbert, trap him, make him give up the ball, and then foul. Now, that's how I would play this here with only a 2-point deficit.
The game was tied at 48, 6 minutes to play, and then East got out to what we thought was a pretty comfortable 6-point lead, and now it's only 2. And I think now their 30 seconds has been gone for a while, so both teams break their huddles, and Here we go.
Now, if I was East, I would be throwing the ball to Gabbert because I think that they could. He's got 10 on the ball, and he's got 4 fouls. I don't know if that's telling you anything, but he's got Padmore on the ball, so he may be trapping. I don't think he would want Padmore to foul out on a gimme.
Davis looking,
Seams.
gets it in, Seams. Boy, he is swarmed upon, knocked to the floor and traveled. Oh, my gosh, 32 seconds left.
That was a good trap there by Padmore.
We might want to see that again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's take a look at the trap, see if there's contact. Hands up. I saw Smallwood reaching for the ball. You know, that's a close one. That's closer than you look.
Greater Beckley with terrific defense. Collapsing in on the ball handler, and now half a minute to go. Crusaders with a chance to tie or take the lead. Wilson with it now. Robinson, lob it under to Padmore. They collapse on him. Smallwood, he's been hot. Under to Padmore. Outside Robinson. A 3 by Smallwood. He's got it. There's a timeout with 8 seconds left. That was Wilson. I beg your pardon. Wilson with the tray.
Wilson stepped into that 3, down 2, puts Greater Beckley up 1. Coach Patton's upset, really thinks Seams was fouled on the previous possession. And he gets to draw something up here. 8 seconds is an eternity. Down 1. Look for him to get the ball in. Whereas we take a look at that replay of the 3. Look at the kick out, the extra pass, knockdown jumper gives Greater Beckley the lead. What a big time shot. Now, Bill, Greenbrier East has plenty of time, 8 seconds. Your driver is Seams. If they get the ball into Seams, look for Seams to attack. Look for the spot up by Gabbert. And I'd think about taking this thing to the basket, looking for the foul. If the defense collapse off of Gabbert, I would give him the shot. They may go to Gabbert right off the bat. You know, Gabbert's a big shot maker. I look for him to go to Gabbert or Seams attacking the basket.
You know, Kendrick Wilson, who made that tray, is not known as a three-point guy. He likes to drive, and the sophomore showed no fear when he hit that ball.
How many timeouts does East have? Bill, do you know how many timeouts?
I don't keep that.
Well, if East had a timeout there where Seams was in trouble and they felt like he got fouled, that's a good time to use it. And here they go. East has all 4 lined up. Look for somebody. Oh, there goes Greater Beckley back. Have Seams taking the ball out. Wow, that's odd.
8 seconds left. Plenty of time. Here's Davis. 5, 4. Davis still. Davis to the corner at the buzzer. No good. The shot put up by Libby. Not who you wanted. Somebody lost his shoe for the Crusaders, and the game is over.
That's 2 games for Greenbrier East against Raleigh County teams that they lost right at the buzzer. Almost identical scores. Greater Beckley with Kendrick Wilson sticking the J, able to sneak out of here with the victory and hold on to their number 1 ranking.
58-57, Greater Beckley wins. They go to 4-0, and Greenbrier East falls to 2-4. Well, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the individual and team totals, and we'll recap the game after these messages on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good every single time. You bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're going to be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
And we're back at the Greater Beckley Gymnasium. Boy, this place is hopping now as Greater Beckley upsets Greenbrier East. Well, I'm not sure if you could call it an upset. You know, a single A against a 4A team, but Greater Beckley, number one in Class A, and they win the ball game coming from behind. They were down by as many as 9 points. They win 58-57. Here's Coach Bob Boland to take us through a couple of replays.
Well, we'll take us through that last replay of the game. Seams taking the ball out. I thought they would want him dribbling. Davis with the ball attacks. Libby open in the corner. Gets a look at it, and ball goes off the side of the boards. I really thought they would have Seams attacking off of the bounce and really do everything possible to get the ball to Goose Gabbert. But Greater Beckley eliminated that. They did not leave Gabbert. They were playing Gabbert the whole way. Greenbrier East got a look at it but unable to hit it. And Greater Beckley gets out of here with a 1-point victory.
Let's go through the individual totals unofficially for the Spartans. Goose Gabbert with 18 points. He had 3 long balls and 4 two-pointers plus 1 of 3 foul shooting. The foul shooting was what beat the Spartans tonight. Gabbert with 18. He was the only double-figure performer for the visitors from Fairleigh. Zach Patton came off the bench to score 8. All of those came in the first half. Aaron Griffith was held to 6. Monquel Davis had 7. Aaron Seams was held to 4 points. Caden Huffman scored 6. Bryson Brammer had 6. And Jude Libby had 2 points. For the Greater Beckley Crusaders, they had 3 in double figures, led by Caden Smallwood, 16 points. He hit 3 trays, only 1 of 5 foul shooting, but the long balls came through at crunch time. Smallwood with 16 leads Greater Beckley. 11 points for Kendrick Wilson, including the game-winning 3. Wilson gets 11. Sherlock Padmore in foul trouble virtually all night, scored 10 points. John Rose was held to 6. 5 points for Miko Robinson. Kajo had 1. Judy with 2. And Azelle Carmichael came off the bench to score 7. Let's take a look at the team totals for Greater Beckley. 23 field goals, 5 long balls, 7 of 13 foul shooting for their 58 points. Greenbrier East had 20 field goals. 5 of them were long balls. And let me take a look and add up the foul shooting because that's what got them. There's 5, 10. They had 10 from the foul line made, but they missed 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They missed 10. So 10 of 20. Neither team shooting very well at the foul line, but Greater Beckley comes out the winner, coming from behind to win 58-57, Coach.
Well, Bill, let's tell you here, 10 for 20 is not going to get it, shooting 50%. But you think about this, Greater Beckley hits 2 threes other than Smallwood the entire night. That's all they made, and Kendrick Wilson hit that big one. So East did a good job of not letting Smallwood get the shot to hit it. And then on the other end, Greenbrier East had 1 player in double figures. That's Goose Gabbert. They would have loved to got Gabbert the shot there at the end of the game, but Greater Beckley denied him the ball, and Gabbert didn't get the last shot. And, that's something, young coach, you figured out a way to get your man that last shot or at least get him a touch of the ball. It didn't happen because Greater Beckley denied him the ball. They did a good job. Greenbrier East didn't mess up. Greater Beckley did a good job of denying him the ball. So the role players have to step up, and Kendrick Wilson stepped up for Greater Beckley and hit the big one.
Greenbrier East, you can tell that they're a work in progress. They're going to be good. They've got some good parts there, and they're playing very much as a team. But you got to give Coach Arvon credit for Greater Beckley because they were giving up. The Crusaders were giving up easy baskets in the first half when they were down by 7 points at intermission, 30-23. The defense tightened up for the Crusaders in the second half, and they came through at crunch time. All right, that's going to wrap it up, Coach.
Yeah, we got to see a great game, Bill. Another great one.
Absolutely. Well, we would like to thank our producer-director, Andrew Boland. For Bob Boland, Bill O'Brien, speaking to you from Greater Beckley Gymnasium, where the Crusaders have defeated Greenbrier East 58-57. From all of us here, if we don't get to talk to you anymore until the big fat man comes down the chimney, we wish you a very copacetic Christmas and good night, everybody, from Video Productions.